Next, let's learn how to make clothing. First, we'll start with male's clothing, including pants, the collar, the tie, and the shirt. Let's start with crocheting the pants. They are made up of the pants legs and the pant body. Start by crocheting the pant legs. There are two identical ones. Both use the chain ring method to start. Follow the magic ring, form a circle. Now, let's show. First, cast on the corresponding number of chains. Then connect it to the first chain. Pay attention not to twist the chains. Pick up the half loop at the top of the first chain, and make a slip stitch. This completes the starting chain. Next, we'll crochet the first round. Crochet single crochets along the starting chain. Work this round completely. Weave in the ends while crocheting. Join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet when finished. Pull tight. That's how you complete the first round. Next, everyone refer to the form and crochet the remaining rounds. After completing, leave about a 20 cm tail end, and cut the yarn. Then follow the same method. Crochet another one. Don't cut the yarn after finishing. Next, let's crochet the pant body. Continue crocheting from the unbroken yarn of the pant leg. First, crochet the corresponding number of single crochets. Leave the last 3 stitches unworked. Then, take the other pant leg. Start crocheting from the 4th stitch. Work this round completely. After finishing, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Tighten. Now everyone, refer to the form. Finish crocheting the remaining rounds. After completing, use the yarn tail reserved from the first pants leg. Sew the crotch area together. Below, I will demonstrate the method. Thread the reserved yarn tail into a darning needle. Then sew the crotch using the whip stitch technique. After sewing, tie a knot with the yarn tail inside the pants and hide it. This way, the crotch is sewn together. That concludes the explanation of the pants. Finally, work upwards from the bottom of the pants. Slip it over the toy's body. Position the side with the slip stitch facing the back. Next, let's learn how to crochet the collar. We will start from foundation chain, and crochet along the starting chain. Now, let's show. Refer to the chart. First, cast on the corresponding number of chain stitches. Then pick up from the 5th stitch from the end. Pick up the back ridges. Let's take a look. On the wrong side of the chain stitch loop, there are horizontal bars like these. These are the back ridges of the chain stitches. Pick up the back ridge of the 5th chain from the end. First, crochet 2 double crochets in sequence. Then continue with the corresponding number of half double crochets. Crochet 2 more double crochets. Finally, work 3 chains. Then slip stitch into the first chain. Lastly, leave a tail of about 20 centimeters and fasten off the yarn. That's it for the collar. Next, sew the collar to the neck. Place the beginning and ending connection at the front. Sew the right side of the collar facing out. Secure the ends slightly with a few stitches. The method for sewing is the same as for the hat strap decoration. Here, you only need to sew a bit on the starting chain side. The sides don't need to be sewn. Below, you can finish sewing it yourself. After sewing, you can apply a small amount of glue to secure it. The sides don't need to be glued. That concludes the collar section. Next, we'll crochet the tie. We will start from foundation chain. Crochet along the starting chain. Everyone follow the chart to crochet it properly. After crocheting, leave a long yarn tail and fasten off. Then sew it under the collar. Place the ending position under the collar and sew it together. After sewing, attach half of the bow tie. Use glue to secure it to the body part. That concludes the tie section. Next, let's learn how to crochet the top. It consists of the main part and sleeves. Start with crocheting the main part. We will start from foundation chain. Crochet along the starting chain. Everyone refer to the chart and crochet the first 4 rows first. After completing the previous rows, move on to crochet the 5th round. Now, let's show. Start with making 1 chain as a beginning chain. Then turn your work. Crochet 4 single crochets first. Followed by crocheting 5 chains. K stands for skipping stitches. The number that follows indicates how many stitches to skip. Here, it means to skip 9 stitches. So, skip 9 stitches here. Then start crocheting from the adjacent stitch. After finishing, crochet 5 more chains. Then continue to skip 9 stitches. Finish crocheting all the way down for the remaining stitches. Once done, the 5th round is completed. Now let's move on to crochet the 6th round. Start with making 1 chain as a beginning chain. Turn your work, then refer to the chart to crochet. Crochet along the stitches. When you encounter a chain, pick up 1-2 strands of the chain and crochet through them. Work this round completely. After finishing, the 6th row is completed. Below, everyone please refer to the chart, and keep crocheting all the way to the 18th row. Now let's crochet the 19th row. Here I will demonstrate with a sample swatch. Start with making 1 chain as a beginning chain. Turn your work over, then work a single crochet decrease. First, on the left side, work 2 incomplete single crochets. By working 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches without finishing them, then yarn over, and draw through all the loops on your hook. Continue following the chart, and finish this row. This completes the 19th row. Next, everyone please refer to the chart, and complete the 20th row as well. After finishing, start crocheting the last round. Continue crocheting using the previous yarn tail. Make a chain 1 as the beginning chain. Turn your work over, then crochet along the stitches. When you reach the edge, pick up approximately 1-2 strands of yarn from each row's edge to crochet. When you encounter the starting point, pick up the other 2 strands from the starting stitch and continue crocheting. Complete this round. After completing the last single crochet, leave a 10 cm yarn tail, and cut the yarn. Then pull the yarn through the first stitch. And also through the stitch where the yarn tail is located. Slightly tighten it. Use the right side of the last round as the right side of the garment. Hide all yarn tails on the wrong side. This completes the main part of the garment. Next, we will crochet the sleeves. There are 2 identical sleeves. Both are crocheted by picking up stitches around the armhole. Now, let's show. Place the wrong side of the garment facing you. Then join the yarn at the edge of the armhole. Chain 1 as beginning chain. Work a single crochet in the same stitch, where the yarn is joined. Then continue crocheting along the skipped stitches of the 5th row. After completing, work single crochets along the side edge. Pick up the other 2 strands and crochet them as chain stitches. There should be 5 stitches in total. After finishing, join with a slip stitch. Pull tight. That's how you complete the first round of the sleeve. Next, everyone refer to the chart and crochet the remaining rounds of the sleeve. Leave a yarn tail after completing, then follow the method used for the last round of the main part to bind off. Once completed, follow the same method to join yarn on the side edge of the other armhole. Then crochet along the chain stitches and side edge, as well as the stitches. Complete the other sleeve in the same way. That concludes the sleeves. Finally, just slip it over the toy's body. Then on the right front, attach a small flower. That completes the male's clothing. Next, let's learn how to make the female's clothing. The female's clothing is a dress. It consists of the main part, sleeves, and lace. Start by crocheting the main part. We will start from foundation chain. First, work back and forth in rows along the starting chain. Then crochet in rounds later. Refer to the chart first, and crochet the first 9 rows. Pay attention when crocheting row 4. You also need to make chain stitches. Leave the armhole. After completing, crochet round 10. Now, let's show. Start by making 3 beginning chains. Turn the work. Then pick up the front loop starting from the second stitch. Crochet 2 double crochet increase stitches sequentially. Double crochet increase means crocheting 2 double crochets in the same stitch. After finishing, crochet 6 double crochets. Crochet these stitches in the back loops of the first 6 stitches of row 9. Start crocheting from the back loop of the first stitch. After finishing, pick up the front loops from the 4th to 9th stitch of row 9. Crochet 2 double crochet increase stitches sequentially. 2 double crochets and 2 double crochet increase stitches. After completing, continue on row 9. Crochet 6 double crochets in the back loops of the 7th to 12th stitch. After finishing, refer to the red stitches in the chart. Pick up and crochet the front and back loops of row 9. Follow the first set of red stitches. First, crochet sequentially in the front loops. 2 double crochet increase stitches. Two double crochets. And 2 double crochet increase stitches. Then pick the back loops. Crochet 6 double crochets sequentially. After finishing, continue picking the front loops and crocheting the corresponding stitch pattern. Continue to finish this row. Finally, pick the front loops and crochet. 2 double crochet increase stitches, and 1 double crochet, together with the beginning chain, and 2 double crochet increase stitches, form a group. Finally, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Pick up the 2 strands of yarn from the top loop of the 3rd chain and crochet. This completes the 10th round. Next, let's crochet the 11th round. Make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then follow the stitches of the 10th round, and crochet according to the stitch pattern in the chart. Work this round completely. After finishing, end with a slip stitch. This concludes the 11th round. Next, everyone refer to the chart, and finish crocheting the remaining rounds of the main part of the dress. Below, we will crochet the sleeves. Here, the sleeves are also crocheted around the armhole. The new stitch used is M single crochet combining 3 stitches into 1. Now, let's show. Place the back side facing you. Start by crocheting the left sleeve. Join the yarn at the farthest chain stitch on the edge. Then work 5 single crochets. After finishing, continue crocheting along the open stitches. End with a slip stitch. Tighten the yarn. This completes the first round. Next, everyone refer to the chart and continue until the second to last round. Since the last round may result in 2 small cuffs, you can sew on lace trim on the second to last round instead. Here, you can first sew the lace trim on the second to last round. Now, let me demonstrate the method. First, cut about 15 centimeters of lace trim. Then cut about 30 centimeters of the same color thread as the sleeve. Take 2 strands from it. Thread the needle with it. Tie a knot at one end. Start sewing at the position where the slip stitch is facing downward. First, secure the yarn tail inside the sleeve. Take out the lace trim. Then start sewing it on. Place the wavy edge side facing outward. Leave about 0.5 centimeters. Sew slightly to create some pleats. Finish sewing this round. Overlap the beginning and ending a little and sew them together. After sewing, tie off inside the sleeve and hide the knot. This way, the lace trim on the cuff is sewn on. Now let's crochet the final round. Chain 1 to start. First, work a single crochet that combines 3 stitches into one. Pay attention not to sew through the lace trim here. Go through the front loops of the first 3 stitches sequentially. Yarn over and draw the yarn through. Yarn over again, and pull through. That completes the single crochet combining 3 stitches into one. Next, everyone refer to the chart. Complete this round of crocheting. After finishing, make sure to bind off. Finally, hide the yarn tail on the wrong side of the sleeve. You can weave in a few more stitches if needed. And that completes one sleeve. Next, everyone follow the same method. Finish making the other sleeve as well. That concludes the sleeves section. Now let's move on to making the lace. The lace will be added to the hem of the dress and the neckline. Sew it onto the dress body. Let's start by sewing the lace on the hem. Now, let's sew. First, cut about 160 centimeters of lace trim. Then cut a yarn tail about 3 times the length of the hem circle. Take 2 strands from it. Thread the needle. Here, I'll demonstrate with a small sample. Start sewing from the side of the hem that has the slip stitches. Secure the yarn tail on the hem first. Fold in a little at the starting point. Leave about 0.5 centimeters of the edge exposed. When sewing the hem, make the pleats denser. Sew all the way around this circle. After finishing, you can cut off any excess lace. After sewing, tie off the yarn tail and hide it inside the hem. That's how you sew the lace trim on the hem. Next, let's make the lace for the neckline. First, cut about 15 centimeters of lace trim. Sew it along the neckline. Now, let's sew from the back of the dress. Start sewing from the side with the opening. Secure the yarn tail first. I have it ready here. Wrap the lace around the neckline like this. Pay attention to keep the wavy edge facing outwards. Leave about 0.5 centimeters of the edge exposed. At the corner position, you can fold it a bit. Sew the whole circle. After sewing, fold the excess part in a little. Sew a few stitches. Cut off the excess lace. After sewing, hide the yarn tails inside the collar. Finally, you can use a needle to dip a little glue. Glue the collar slightly. That's all for the collar lace. Now let's make the lace on the dress body. Use double layer lace, sew it along the waist of the dress. Before sewing, put the dress on the toy, from bottom to top. Then sew up the opening at the back. I will demonstrate the sewing method below, and then sew the lace. Now, let's sew. First, cut about 15 centimeters of the same color thread as the dress. Pull out 3 strands from it. Thread the needle, then secure the yarn tail inside the dress. Next, sew and fix the opening here. After sewing, tie a knot and hide the tail inside the dress. Take out the lace and the dress. Here, the dress is actually worn on the toy. Then wrap it around the waist. Overlap a little. Cut off the excess part. Then place the overlapping part of the lace to the back. Fold the ending position inward a little. Cut about 40 centimeters of the same color thread as the dress. Pull out 2 strands for sewing. Below, everyone can finish sewing it on their own. That's all for the lace on the dress. Up to this point, all the lace has been covered. This toy has now been fully explained. If there are still any unclear points during crocheting, you can contact our customer service. Susan's family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.